'Twas the night before Christmas vacation.
Move, Max!
And the fun was in full swing.
You have split our family onto 2 separate flights.
Mom!
Max, please!
The family left for their big vacation,
Is that everyone? The cars are leaving now!
but forgot one little thing.
Mom? Dad? Uncle Blake? They don't even know I'm here. They don't even know I'm here. My mum and dad have gone to Tokyo. I'm totally on my own.
You do realise that my 10-year-old son is at home by himself. You just assumed Max was on the other flight.
We didn't take a census.
We got reports of suspicious people around 36 Lincoln Ave.
I can't go to jail, honey. I wouldn't last 30 seconds in Gen Pop. It's where fresh fish get got.
Nobody here is getting got.
And we're criminals.
I don't think so. This is my house. I have to defend it. Orange stripe, center pocket. Ooh. That did not sound right.
I am trying to get home to my son, who is alone. I'm scared. And he needs his mother.
Home Sweet Home Alone.
Oh no, a ladder!
You think I'm that stupid?
Yes, I do.
Actually watched a movie that a lot of people say was not that good. It's Home Sweet Home Alone. It's like the incarnation of another Home Alone franchise to become milking the franchise. Was that like I said, there are so many Home Alones. Hold on 1 second. There are so many Home Alones out there. Okay, the first Home Alone, the 1991, is really, really one of the top best. And Home Alone Lost in New York was a sequel to the first film. And they are both amazing. 1 and 2 are the top best. Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York are really, really good. And Home Alone 3. Let's talk about the entire Home Alone set, then we'll talk about we'll talk about the other Home Alone movie. This latest Home Alone movie. We'll talk about this one too as well. So, and Home Alone 3. Home Alone 3 it's the same concept in Home Alone 1 and 2. In Home Alone 3, I feel like it was a decent film. It was good. I really enjoyed it. But Home Alone 4 is complete garbage. Home Alone 4 is complete garbage. It made no sense. The plot was so stupid. The acting was terrible, and it was crap. And the Home Alone, the holiday, people said that was completely shit, completely crap. And like seriously, they just put like the kid's face like this, that does not cut it. But yeah, reason why they did good is because with Macaulay Culkin made the movie really, really good. Home Alone, like I said, Home Alone 3 was good. The actor who portrayed as the kid, he was pretty good. I mean, I still enjoyed Home Alone 3. It was still decent, but the story plot was kind of lacking in general. Super bad. But other than that, I just feel like the Home Alone franchise got milked so much, and I felt like it's just dragging to oblivion. And I'm not sure if they'll make another Home Alone movie after this, but I hope they don't. I hope they don't. But let's talk about this one, shall we? The latest Home Alone. Let's talk about this. And we'll talk about it, and I'll tell you if it's worth watching. But it's kind of similar concept, but a little bit different. But before we begin, I'm gonna say this: the acting in this movie, this latest film, is really bad. The acting in this movie is really, really bad. But I do feel there's some good parts here and there in this film that is still good. Like there's some good, little bit of laughter, comedic feeling here and there, some smart stuff. The acting is really crap. I just feel like the script wise for this film is really, really terrible. I'm not gonna blame the actors' problem in this, is because it's not their fault. It's because of the script they are given gives them the way they act in that film that makes it kind of shitty. And that's what it is, I guess. Most films, if they give a pretty good bad script, they're gonna act what they're gonna say to act. So that's the reason why the movie is shit and not the actor's fault. Like I said, I'm not gonna blame any of the characters of the problem. I would say the script is the issue of this completely alone. I feel like it, like I said, it's not a phenomenal, it's not an amazing film. No. Is it a great film? No. Is it a okay film? No. Is it a subpar film? Sort of. Whatever it is. Like, is it really bad, super bad to oblivion? Sort of, but not as bad as the other Home Alone movies I have seen so far, like the Home Alone 4 and other Home Alone shitty films I've seen, or Home Alone 3 and Home Alone Holidays. Yeah, those were crap, super crap. But Halloween 3 was exception because it was decent. Halloween 4 was super terrible. It made me cry. It literally made me cry. It had no comedic feeling. It was terrible. It was not funny. It made no sense. The story plot went nowhere. And literally, that was literally terrible. And Home Alone, Sweet Home Alone. I don't know why the name is like that, but whatever. But let's talk about the synopsis. With the synopsis and go from there. Max, the young boy, becomes home alone after his parents go on vacation without him. However, due to a misunderstanding, the couple tries to break into Max's home, prompting him to protect it. I feel really, really bad for the Pam McKenzie who played and Jem McKenzie who played as parents. I feel bad for them because, like, in that film, they don't have enough money to keep their house at all. They don't. They have the father, his job is not doing too well and things like that, and his mom, they're actually Pam, they both are struggling to keep the house, and they have to sell it. So one of the kid, Max Mercer, and Carol Mercer, whatever their both names are, they both go to a house or whatever that might be, Jeff McKenzie's house. Got to go over there, and they go over there, and when they go over there, the kid actually sees a porcelain doll stolen away, but before he sees that, he sees a drink that he wants. Like, Jeff says no, too sugary. No, he says that he doesn't want it. He probably might have, he said no and things like that. But he went back and looked at his laptop and checked. There's something really interesting. He looked at the personal doll that was actually very, very expensive. And he looks back into his cupboard where all the personal dolls was. He looks at it, that head is missing because it's upside down base of a porcelain doll. It's very, very rare, costs tons of money. But you don't assume, they assumed that Max Mercer actually took the porcelain doll, and they don't know it until the very end that it was not him. It was another kid. It's Pam's, I think one of the family members of the kid literally took or stole, I'm not sure what happened. He might have taken it by mistake without knowing. He took the porcelain doll by mistake. We know that at the very, very end what happens in the film. So yeah, mostly in the but the other thing is, I feel really bad for them because he literally pummels the crap out of these two so much. Literally throws crap at their faces, not literally crap, but throw a lot of golf balls, fire, and a lot of stuff in their faces, and they really get torn really, really bad. But mostly they don't know is actually misunderstanding until a little bit later on. They don't even know that he didn't take the thing. He literally wanted the drink because it's an energy drink or just sugary drink or whatever that is. So mostly he took the sugary drink, but he did not take the porcelain doll. Okay, that's a little bit twist there we don't know about, but okay, that was fine. But instead of taking he did not take the porcelain doll. He says like, "Why should I take the porcelain doll? Because it's not my thing. I don't like that." So he didn't take it. So who did? So we find at the very end it was not him. It was some other kid that's actually one of the family members. Maya, whatever her name is. Yeah. One of the kid actually took the personal doll without knowing probably. He didn't know. He was just a kid. He probably did not know. So yeah, I mean, I don't, as the kid, Max, I feel like I think he was pretty bad. He should have literally actually listened to what the family members had to say instead of pummeling their face. Yeah, I know what you would do. You would react, do some stupid shit, literally pummel them in the faces, and someone literally sneak into your house for no reason. Makes sense, but yeah, but there are burglars. Yeah, if they're actually literally stealing stuff, then you can do that. But if they want to talk about something that's happening, let them talk. If they don't actually pull a knife on you, of course. If they don't pull a knife off you, of course, any kind of dangerous things, then talk to them. If they want to talk professionally, do that. I wish he'd done that instead of really throwing crap at their faces and destroying them with like golf balls and not nails, but Legos and other different things. Letting hurt them really hard. I really feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for the kid as much. I feel bad for the parents because there are parents who I feel bad for them because they're trying to protect their family members, protect their children, and actually find a way to let them live in a house. But it's difficult because they're in financial problems and a lot of difficulties in that particular movie. So, like I said, for selling the personal doll will give them a lot of money to help them to survive. At the very end, we do all those literally completely misunderstanding. I'm not reading just a synopsis. We already know that he was left at home by mistake by his mother and other rest family members. So he didn't want to hear he didn't want to hear any of that stuff. So he literally went to a car, watched some videos, whatever, whatnot, and they left the home. So it's a typical movie for Home Alone stuff. And back to the ending. So they both live happily ever after. Pam and we can see it. And also the daughters, a daughter and the son, and Cole Mercer and Max Mercer, and everybody else. They lived. Even I think mine was in that particular ending too as well. I think she was in the ending too as well. I believe. Yeah, I think she was the ending as well. And another thing is that they actually used that money to fix their house, did everything else, and help their their friends out too as well with the money, I think. And they helped them with all that stuff. And I mean, this movie is like I said, it is bad. It is bad, but the problem is with it is the acting wise. The acting wise is really terrible, and really the script is pretty bad. The script is bad, made the characters worse. So people who portrayed them, it's not their fault. It's just the script's fault. So I can't blame them for that. But I will definitely will give this rating I'm probably gonna give this literally a 3 out of 10. I mean, this movie is really not good as the two original films, like Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. They're both fantastic films and really cult classic films. But this one, I feel like, is just a little bit out of connection to the original classics. I feel like, and there are good things in this film that are pretty decent. I'm not saying it's so terrible that it is really bad. I'm saying that the film itself, it was a little so bad that there are some good characters that made the film a little bit better. But other than that, that's another cameo in the film. Buzz, uh, Buzz McAllister. That's a cameo instead of Macaulay Culkin becoming Max, coming back to the franchise. They actually brought back Buzz McAllister. So in the film, we do talk. He did say that he did say a little bit something about his past, about like Max did call the cops and blah blah, blah and they had prank calls, whatever. So they do a little bit talk about the olden times of the film itself back in the time, the original ones. But it's a decent cameo, but it doesn't make uplift the film that is actually pretty good. It doesn't uplift the film to a better grade. No, it's just film itself has to be good. If it's simply just not good or not great or not for me, then I won't watch it. The reason why I watched this is because I can tell you if it's decent to watch or not. So my opinion is just really not worth it. If you're a real Home Alone fanatic, definitely watch the original classics, Home Alone 1 and 2. Home Alone 1 and Lost in New York are the best ones to really watch, literally in general, in my own opinion. This one is between Home Alone 3. Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 are the best, like I said. And this one is next to, Home Alone 3 is, Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York are the best. Home Alone 3 is there, and this one, Home Sweet Home, Home Alone, is actually next to that. The other Home Alones, the other crappy ones, are way down under the ground. They are buried and destroyed. Those are terrible. Those are super terrible films, and I did not like them. I watched them, and I literally got bored so much, I stopped watching it. When I watched the other ones, they were so damn horrible. I literally like, what am I watching? This movie was so terrible. I literally hated those movies. I even for a second I turned the movie on, I turned it off because that movie was garbage. Super garbage for the fact that it was terrible. I didn't fully watch it because it was terrible. It didn't make any sense. I think I watched the entire film. I sort of think I did. I'm not too sure, but I watched the entire film, I guess. But I didn't. To me, it was simply just garbage. The character was crap. The story was crap. Everything was really crap. But this Home Sweet Home Alone movie is not super crap. It's just the script, the acting, the way the people are speaking is terrible. It's just super terrible. The actors, they're doing their job because the script they're given, that's how they're supposed to do it. Because if they're given a script, they're supposed to say, do that. That's what you're supposed to do. But I think that's the main reason why it failed miserably is because of the script wise. So that's the thing. And plus, they're milking the franchise so much, it just, I feel like it's just done. I hope they don't make another Home Alone film. Hope they don't, because literally I want this Home Alone franchise a little bit. And if they're gonna do a reboot, fine. But I feel like this is a reboot of a Home Alone film. People say this is a reboot, I guess. Reboot? Yeah, I think this is a reboot of, people, I think this one, okay, so people say that Home Sweet Home Alone is the 21 reboot of the film original. So that's what they are saying. So they say that they're doing a rebooted version of the Macaulay Culkin version of that. Yeah, no. So if they are trying to do, okay, that makes sense now, because in the original one they literally left him home and stuff like that and go to different areas. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So if they're gonna do it like that, that's just, I feel like they kind of did not do it right, because they kind of like switched up a little bit, where like instead of bad burglars coming in, it's family members coming in trying to steal their steal back what they actually had in the first place, and what they wanted to help their family to be better for themselves. But instead, we got yeah, I get it. They're trying to get what they need to come back and have a good come back and get their lives back together. But it would have worked if it was written well. If it was written well, it probably would have been really good. Because without the good concept of writing, it probably would have been really bad. That's the problem of this film alone. So if they're gonna do a thing like that in that particular part, like do a reboot of it like that, I feel like it's not good of a reboot in my own opinion. Original one is way better because it felt like the kid was super afraid. Bad burglars coming in, doing some bad shit, stealing crap that is not theirs, literally stealing stuff, destroying stuff, doing things. That's fine. And putting barriers and bombs and whatever whatnot, getting those bad guys away. Those things are fine for that particular film because it is fitting for that. But for this film, no, because the reason why it doesn't fit with all the damage that the family actually occurred of getting, I feel like it does not belong in this film because this was literally a misunderstanding in general and to the kid and the family members itself because they don't know what was happening. And they assumed that kid stole that porcelain doll, but it was literally not the case. It was the other kid's fault. Literally stole or took it by mistake without knowing in that particular home they were living in. So mostly it was the kid's fault, but without knowing he probably had taken it. So you cannot blame anybody in this film. But mostly it was literally a misunderstanding, literally internal in this film. So at least they both figured out at the very end it was literally no one's fault problem. No one actually the kid did not get grounded. Maybe he did, who knows. But other than that, I mean, this movie is like kind of pleasant. There's some good laughter, like I said, here and there, but like I said, it's not phenomenal or fantastic. You know, I just say that in my own opinion, I feel like the original is the best, one of the best. The other ones is just top 10 garbage. Like I said, this one was okay, pretty garbage, but okay to a film that is okay. Okay garbage film. It's pleasantly whatever, I guess. It's not great. It's just garbage great. And if you want to have a fun with it for Christmas, go nuts. Like whatever. This movie is a kind of like a good decent film to enjoy. If you're Home Alone fanatic, it's fine. You can watch the original ones and this one, Home Alone, Lost in New York, and this one. And not the third one, not the other ones. The third one and the other ones are crap. But you can watch this one, and Home Alone 2, and Home Alone 1. Those three are good. Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 are amazing. But Home Alone, this one, is still garbage, but it's still palatable. A little bit palatable, but not great. It's just say it like that. It's palatable, but not great. But other than that, like I'm giving it a 3. A lot of people are giving it a really bad scoring, but 3 is a decent score for a film that is actually did a little bit okay. But other than that, that's not great for Home Alone. So sweet film. Like I said, it's just not a top tier of the original ones, and I believe so. Any other Home Alone films that try to bring out or spit out, they're never gonna reach the top tier of the 1 and 2 classics. Never, because 1 and 2 are the best ones and the really top classics and they're really one of the top ones, top tier best ones. Home Alone films, I really did definitely enjoy. Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin with 1 and 2 are the top ones. Home Alone Lost in New York or Home Alone 1. I think Lost in New York is the best one in my own opinion of Lost Home Alone franchise. Lost in New York was a little bit way more impressive, much more authentic, much more cooler. I do like that film much more better in my opinion. Home Alone 1 was still good too. I like that too, but Home Alone 2 was still amazing. They're both good films, and this one is next to that as well. But still, it's still subpar to the classics. but it's still 3, this film. But it's not as a high tier as the classics, as I said before. But I don't need to read the synopsis for this. I just don't need to. It's the same concept over and over again with some different characters. But do I say to watch this? If you're a fan of Home Alone, go right ahead. But if you just want some stupidity, fun action, and stupidity and dumb shit, I won't recommend this at all. But like I said, if you're a fan of Home Alone also, I mean, it's literally up to you if you want to watch a garbage film, or shitty film, and not great of a film. But you know, it's literally up to you. I'm just reviewing it, telling you if it's okay for you or not. But once again, I'm saying I don't recommend it at all. But even though I don't recommend this film to watch this at all, just in general, I would still just give it a try and see if it's still a cup of tea for you. Even though for me, I did not like it as much as I like the original ones. Just still give this a try and see if it's good. I'm just telling you if it's good or bad. It's still bad, but watch it for yourself. Just rate it for yourself. But still, I'm just saying it's still bad for me. I don't like it. It's still really, really bad. But for me, if you're gonna watch it, watch with your own risk. It's just not great. It's still horrible. But if you get something out of it, fantastic. But I'm just saying it's not that great of a film. And there are some good comedic laughs here and there, like I said before, good comedic laughs here and there. But other than that, it's just way, way off from the original classics. But yeah, not good. So I'm probably gonna give I already gave it a rating. Yeah, I'm just gonna still stick with the 3. Still stick with the 3 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving a 3 is because I'm letting the cameo of the Buzz McAllister a little bit. I'll give him that. But other than that, other than that, I'm not gonna give him any other rating for this film. It's just it. This one is a bust and kind of a little bit disappointing, not great. So, in my own opinion, a 3. That's just it. Not good. Not good. Do I recommend it? Probably not. But if you're a fan of Home Alone, just go with the original classics. Go crazy with the original classics. But if you still want to give this a try, I'm not stopping you. Go right ahead and watch this Home Sweet Home Alone and give this a try and see if you think it's good and think if you would like it for yourself. I like it a little bit. I'll just admit that. I like a little bit of it. Not all of it, a little bit. That's all I can say. But other than that, it's just literally a 3 out of 10 for me of this film alone. Yeah, definitely a 3 out of 10. So yeah, so stay safe as always, guys. Thanks for watching this video of Home Alone, Sweet Home Alone review of what I thought about this film, how terrible this movie it was. And wow, it took me a long time to watch this movie. I wanted to watch it with my friends. They didn't want to watch this at all. Really didn't want to watch this because they knew how terrible this movie was. Like, I wanted to watch it with them. I wanted to see the reaction of this film. But oh well. I wish I saw what the give a reaction. Definitely would have been much more better. But it's fine. I watched it for myself and thought it was gonna be good. Man, boy, I was wrong. It was not that good. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe as always, and have a great week. And we'll talk more about reviews and other stuff coming soon, and other more stuff. And I don't know what else I'll be doing next video soon, but I'll probably do edit this too. I'll let you guys know when I edit it or not on my post board. Let you guys know. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys would like this review of Home Sweet Home Alone, because this came out in 2021, so I kind of skipped it. I think it was not a theatrical release. I think it was a streaming release. I think it was a streaming release, not a theatrical release. So thank God. But apparently did terrible anyway in theaters. So whatever. I wonder how much money it made. It probably didn't make a lot of money. It probably didn't. It probably tanked so much to believe. So other than that, a 3 out of 10 with this film. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a great week. Okay, a great week. And yes, we'll talk more about more reviews next time. Of any other movies, I'll let you guys know what other films and reviews I'll be doing, or shows, and other typical things, and other onwards. But I did finish Lock and Key. I don't know if I want to do a review of Lock and Key yet. I might not, because I don't know, because I just watched it for fun, because I don't enjoyed it. I didn't want to do a review for it before, but I thought about it, like, man, it's okay. I'll just do. There's some things I don't want to. There's some things I do want to do review for, and some stuff I just want to watch for fun, just the heck of it. You know what I mean? But there's some things I want to review for, because some things are fun to do review of it and whatever, whatnot, with the fans, whatever. So this one, I want to do it because I want to see what I thought of this film and see if it was worth it for you guys to enjoy, or if it's not as great. Like I said, a 3 for me. So have a good one, guys. Bye bye, and have a great week. Peace out. Hello, guys. Do you know of a thing? There's a video, like a particular film or clip. I know that it's called The Angel with the Filthy and the Souls. It's from Home Alone, but it's a similar concept for this film at the one that I just saw earlier, and they kind of switched it differently, and I feel like that's the same thing. Like, why would you change the original to this? I mean, they kind of literally changed a shittier version. They changed a good version into a shittier version of what they were trying to do, and I feel like, what the hell are they doing? It looks like, yeah, it looks pretty crap. It doesn't look really authentic to me when I did that. So yeah, I'll show you that video too as well. The original one versus the shittier version they just created. Now, yeah, I mean, there are two different versions of it. So the Angels with the Filthy and the Souls, that's the original one, and the one, the latest one, that is what that film itself. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. They're so different, very, very different. I'll show you in the video of that too as well.
Who is it?
It's me, Snakes. I got the stuff.
Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here.
All right, Johnny. But what about my money?
What money?
AC said you had some dough for me.
That a fact. How much do I owe you?
AC said 10%.
Too bad AC ain't in charge no more.
What do you mean?
He's upstairs taking a bath. He'll call you when he gets out. Hey, I tell you what I'm gonna give you, Snakes. I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no-good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
All right, Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going.
1, 2, 10. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
So folks, this is the scene I am talking about, where it's just so different between the original one and the new one. I said I'm gonna record you on what I am talking about. So here you go, guys. I'm gonna show it to you right now.
I'm gonna give you snacks. I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister.
Oh, this is garbage. I don't know why they were always trying to remake the classics. Not as good as the originals. You want some more Peacorn, C-Train?
Oh, yeah.
See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean when he says that, why do you have to recreate the good version into a bad version? This is what I really meant when they actually said that. So that was actually shit. He already made fun of that already. Like, why would you reboot a wonderful franchise into a shitty version, really? And that's also another problem with this film. It has also another thing, they have so many references in this film about the original Home Alone film. tons of references to as well. Forgot to mention in my video. And yeah, I mean, yeah, why would you do that? Why would you? See, this is the thing. That's a scene from the original. It's a little bit tweaked, but really shittier version of what they did. So this one is going to be in the middle of that video too as well. I'm going to show you that as well in that video. So that's going to be with the one with the original context of the scene, the original one, and the latest one of that scene right there. So you will know which one is the difference between that, and you will know what I'm saying. It's kind of crappy. So yeah, guys, that's what I mean. So many changes in the film, and reboot version of it. You'll see what I'm talking about when the review is posted later. Hello guys, I forgot to mention this. The only thing I liked about this movie was literally the ending of the film itself. Yeah, the ending of the film, the ending was fine, but like I said, the ending of the film just made me like, okay, it's done. That's how I felt when I saw this film.